Sri Vidura's teachings through Dhritarashtra to all of us. What was said yesterday? These are the six dwara through which all our mantra, our convictions, understandings, etc., are troubled, or destroyed, or demoralized. They will always be alert, protective towards oneself from all these things. And what was said more to this is what? Ki dvarani etani yognatva samrunavati sada nrupa. Knowing these six gateways of destruction, and the one who always closes them, such person alone, trivarga acharane yuktaha sa satruna titishtati, that he will defeat all enemies and he will become successful in, is the trivarga of dharmartha kama. सो ये धर्मार्थ काम रूपी त्रिवर्ग को पाने के लिए जो ज्ञान है हमारा, उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करने के समय जो बाहर से अंदर से आने वाले इन 6 शत्रुओं को दरवाजा बंद करके नहीं आने देने से हमको इन त्रिवर्ग में विजय मिलेगा. दिस इज द टॉपिक. वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, वेरी वेरी एसेंशियल, क्रूशियल. And in fact, you can add the Chaturtha Varga also for the Moksha Purushartha also. These are the obstructions, dwaras through which other enemies come. They themselves are the enemy, come and destroy us. We have seen 2 or 3 yesterday out of 6. First was what? Madam, arrogance, as well as intoxication because of the intoxicants. Okay? And that intoxication is a wide variety word. Direct meaning is intoxication through the drugs and drinks we explained. Expanded meaning is what? Any Vishaya Sukha is intoxication. That's called Mada. Is it not? We are lost in the TV Sukham. That's a Madam. We don't know that we are wasting our time. We don't know that all that is nonsense. And it is only spoiling our mind, creating all the vasanas. Like a drunkard, a drug addict, or cigarette smoker, he doesn't know or doesn't want to know that because of these things, his liver or the lungs are getting spoiled. That is called intoxication. The intoxication not after drinking, the intoxication before the drinking, because of drinking, these are the problems come. He is not aware of that wisdom. That is called intoxication. पीने के बाद एनीवे होएगा ही उसको, बट पीने के लिए जो इच्छा चाहत है ना, उसको इंटॉक्सिकेशन कहते हैं. व्हाट इज द मदर इन दैट? उसके क्या नुकसान हो रहा है, इज नॉट फोकसिंग माइंड ऑन दैट. एंड ऑल ऑफ अस आर इंटॉक्सिकेटेड बाय द वर्ल्डली ऑब्जेक्ट्स. सबको, कोई दोस्तों में मद है, किसी को ताश पत्ते खेलने में मद है, किसी को खाने में मदा है, किसी को ऐसे हमने कहा अलग अलग एंटरटेनमेंट्स में. सम पीपल आर वर्कोहॉलिक. ऑल दिस इज कॉल्ड मद. कोई भी विषय है जिसमें फंस गए तो मद हो गया. सेकंड वन वाज वी सा स्वप्नम. स्वप्नम इज एक्सेसिव स्लीप, undue sleep, for whatever reasons. Okay? Ideally, a human being who is physically working hard needs 6 to 7 hours of sleep. Sleep more is to the deha, not to the mana. Mana, if you keep calm and quiet, you don't need much sleep at all. But mana also gets so tired and frustrated because of throughout the day's entanglements. It also want to laya avastha. Therefore, वो और body दोनों मिलकर कहते हैं चल यार सो जाते. Then the body sleeps 6 hours, the mind sleeps 6 hours. Total 12 घंटे. 12 बज गए. Swapnam. Madam is Rajoguna, makes us intoxicant to the Vishayas. Swapnam is Tamaguna, which wastes our energies, time, and opportunities by allowing or making us sleep. अब देखो जिसको विषयाभक्ति है, जिसको निद्रा है, उन कितने भी गोल्स उसी के खुद के मन में है. एंड टू रीच द गोल अपॉर्चुनिटीज आर देयर, रिसोर्सेज आर देयर, ही विल नॉट. This is what's happening to the youth, your children, your grandchildren. You are putting them in the best of the schools with the best of the money. Yet instead of excelling, they fail. Why? Mother and Swapna. Their minds are distracted into 100 entertainment channel things, and they are given so much of the fatty food and all that eating all that they feel sleep. Is it not? So train the children. कौन सा क्या क्या खाने पीने से नींद नहीं आएगा ज्यादा, वही खाना पीना सिखा दो उसको. सो टू ओनली दोज entertainment that also very short span, which doesn't degrade or derail from the goal, only that you have to permit them. If ज़्यादा मौका दे दिया for the mother of indulgences and swapna of nidra, you will be most ineffective, useless. Everywhere so. Mother swapna. दो बातें हो गए. Third one is what? Avijnanam. Avijnanam means what? Not being alert all the time about the goal and means and situations around. भूल जाना. See the three things. Each one are the destructive. One is what? Totally lost in Vishyas. Second is what? Totally lost in Nidra. Third, not lost in Vishyas or not lost in Nidra. He is awake. But still not clear of the goal. ज्ञान नहीं है उसको, याददाश्त नहीं है. This is my goal and I have to achieve that. That clarity is not there to inspire him to take it up. The jnanam includes the glory of that goal, therefore the inspiration to reach the goal, therefore the clarity of what to do. सब मिलाकर ज्ञान कहते हैं. वो नहीं रहना also is an enemy. And this is the cause actually. Because we don't have the jnanam about the glory of the thing, therefore inspiration is not there, that we enter into the madam and swapna. Is it not? Like if I am having the jnanam about my classes, that through this study of Shastra, I am helping myself, serving the saints and sages, and it is a must work for me. Then will I go for the madam of Vishyas at the time of class? Will I go for the Swapnam? वो दोनों छोड़कर, चाहे जितना भी नींद आए, जितना भी वस्तुएं टेम्प्ट है, टेम्पटिंग वाले, छोड़कर आई विल कम टू द क्लास बिकॉज ज्ञानम इज देयर. And people don't have that jnanam, the value for this class and all. Therefore, that some of them are in madam now, indulging in some breakfast and all. Some of them are still in sleep. See the connection of all this. For all of us, it is so. The third point is what? The lack of knowledge, including the knowledge of the thing and its glory, thing means goal. And I must achieve that inspiration. ये सब जिसके पास नहीं है, अविज्ञान में थर्ड वन. देन फोर्थ वन इज आकारम च आत्म संभवम. दिस इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट. द फोर्थ वन इज व्हाट? आत्म संभव आकार. आत्मा मीन्स सेल्फ, संभव मीन्स क्रिएटेड, आकार मीन्स मैल फंक्शनिंग. Because of self creation, some of the other malfunctionings of the faculties, whether they are any one of the karmendriyas, any one of the jnanendriyas, any one of the अंतःकरण. इन 14 विषयों में किसी एक या दो या कितने भी चीजों को नहीं संभाल पाना, उनको बिगड़ने देना, दिस इज कॉल्ड एज आकारम च आत्म संभवम. No, in fact, the Madam, Swapnam, Vijnanam, all of them are easily understandable and important too. But most difficultly understandable, but more important than all of them is this one, which we seldom care. All the time we are careless about it. What is that? As we spoke on this topic exhaustively in our value series also, and 10-12 days before or even 15 days before in the Upanishad introductory class. What is that? All the faculties that are given to us, We have to recognize their greatness and glory and their utility in our spiritual evolution. Therefore, knowing that they are so precious, we have to protect them, we have to respect them, we have to love them, whether it is the body, whether it is the senses, whether the mind or intellect. उनमें से एक चीज भी डीरेल हो गया या बिगड़ गया, बाकी सब उसके लिए मौन करते रहेंगे, पूरा मिलाकर हमको काम करने नहीं देंगे. In a team of 10 people, everyone is precious. You have to protect all. If one fellow is absent or is troubled or something wrong happened to him, it disturbs the entire system's work. सबको होना चाहिए. In the same way, one in Vedanta we talk about the Upadhi and all they condition us and make us Jiva. That class is different. उसका तो highest level है. But when you are talking, yeah, Vidura is not talking to Dhritarashtra about Brahma Jnana or Atma Jnana. He's just talking about how to win a kingdom, how to win a war, how to win the outer life. उस दृष्टि से कह रहे हैं कि you cannot neglect any part of the body by all the three means. Not feeding it properly or overfeeding it or excessively abusing or misusing it or even not using. देह की बात देखो तो नहीं खिलाना प्रॉब्लम, ज्यादा खिलाना प्रॉब्लम, गलत खाना खिलाना प्रॉब्लम, एक्सरसाइज नहीं करना, यूज नहीं करना, वो भी प्रॉब्लम है. All the four are the ones because of which the body becomes such a liability. And in the body, the same principles are applicable to every organ. आंख की बात कहो, if the eyes are not protected from the winds and dust and all, and not protected from the useless watching of TV, etc., and some गड़बड़ कर दिया, आंख को फोड़ ली अपनी, without आंख you can't see me, you can't see the book, you can't study. Like that apply to all the 14 organs. Mana, buddhi, chitta, ahankara, panchagnandriya, panchakarmendriya. About all these, akara means troubling them, atma sambhava means self-invited. खुद के मूर्खता के कारण अपने फैकल्टीज को खराब करना. This is the fourth reason because of which we can't reach to our goals, even though we have the resources, we have the willingness, clarity, etc. फिर भी नहीं पा पाएंगे आप. 4 हो गया. Fifth one is what? दुष्ट अमातेषु विश्रम्भम. The fifth destructive reason is having faith in the mantri gana who are dushta. Very, very terrible thing it is. As a king, though, the most important thing is getting that loyal, honest, service-oriented mantri. ऐसा मिलना कितना किस्मत की बात. Like in any of the office company, the subordinates or the workers, all of them staff, अगर really sincere, hardworking, ऐसे वाले मिले loyal and you are the luckiest one. Then every one of us know with all our visions of wanting to do some vision, some business or any project, the biggest problem is with the human resources. और छोड़ के जाते हैं, चीटिंग करते हैं, धोखा देते हैं. Some of the workers think that the owners are so happy with all the profits they are getting, but they never understand the dukkha which is there in the mind of owner because of the indiscipline of the subordinates like this. अब एक वर्कर को आपने 10 साल ट्रेनिंग दी एंड यू आर फुल्ली ट्रस्टिंग दैट ही विल टेक केयर एंड मैनेज, सडनली छोड़ के गया. अब है किसके जीवन में फिर से 10 साल और एक को ट्रेन करने को. द दुख ऑफ दैट यजमान नोबडी नोस. So too for a guru, when a disciple is trained, taught, suddenly disciple छोड़ के गया मानो, वो उनका दुख भी ऐसे है. लेकिन पूज्य गुरुदेव कैसे it happened and all. So, what is the meaning? Dushta amatreshu vishrambham. Amateshu vishrambham. Means what? Unfortunately, if we have the mantri or subordinates who are dushta. More unfortunate is when we trust them. वो डूबेंगे और हमको भी डुबाएंगे. Therefore, be careful. Train them, punish them, give them incentive, whatever you do, but make them shishta from dushta. और ऑलरेडी those are शिष्टा उनको मंत्री बना. See the credentials. And call them, keep make them discuss with them, make them clear why I am taking you into my folder. You are expected to follow all this Neethi or Niyama. Any dushtata if I see in you, I'll remove you. देखो क्या कितना इंपॉर्टेंट है दुष्ट अमात्येषु विश्रम्भम. लास्ट वन इज व्हाट दूताश्च अकुशलादपि. Means what? The dutacha akusala. The ambassadors, etc., the messengers who are not kushala, who are not intelligent. है कि नहीं ना? Kushala duta. No, when India China negotiations happen, na, the de-escalation के लिए, the whole world is watching, and the relation of both nations in future depend on every word spoken in every meeting. All the data is given to that ambassador by the defense of ministry defense and the prime minister president. सब समझा बुझा कर जाते. But in that meeting, if the दूत makes a wrong promise or wrong commitment or makes it an issue or creates an argument, पूरा चौपट हो जाएंगे relations. Is it not? No, luckily we have the all ministers of our India right now are good positioned. If they are, if not highly matured, वो तो फिर it's an endless thing. Perfection is an endless thing. The foreign minister Patre Duble, that Jaishankar, when he goes, recently the discussion with Russia or the Ukraine suddenly appeared in that country. He was talking to them diplomatically. No, they need lot of maturity. Because if they do some gadbad, the whole देश को पे करना पड़ेगा. दूताह च. Well, all of them, the home minister, their strategies, defense ministers, their strategies, external affair minister, their strategies. Mhm. Names also nice. Jaya Shankaraha, Nirmala Sita Ramaha, Rajanatha. अच्छे नाम के हिसाब से पोस्ट दिया है. अमिता, अमित शाह, what is the home minister name? Endless. If the ambassadors or the दूत अच्छे नहीं है तो वो भी बिगाड़ देते. See the Hanumanji's Chaturyam. What message to give to Ravana, what message to give to Sita, and what message to give to the entire Lanka. इतने राक्षसों को मारकर जो लंका जलाया, it is a huge message to them. It's not an ordinary scene of the Rama coming. Better get the akal and see, give Sita back, or be ready to face the death. That's the message he gave. Is it not? The messages. When we had that CDS who died in plane crash, he was a very evolved diplomat. He was in army chief, then became that. Very good planning and all that. In our NSG also presently, oh great. They're all Mahayogis, Mahajnanis serving the nation. They wanted to do that. They were उन जीवों को भगवान ये मौका दे रहे हैं. Every life they don't do. Our next life they become sadhu and do the sadhu. Because ultimate goal is परमात्मा. कब तक देश को बचाओ, कितना भी बचा के थोड़ा छोड़ो, कोई आके बिगाड़ ही देगा. They're all waiting now. They are doing yatras, walkings and all. देश तोड़ो वाला यात्राएं चल ही रहे. All these six. First is what? Madam. Second is what? Swapnam, means excessive sleep. Third one is Ajnanam. Fourth one is what? The self-created. Akaram cha atmasambhavam. Self-created destruction of mana also. When you are attached to somebody excessively, your mind is lost there. You can never reach to your goal. कोई कोई इसमें फंसते हैं, कोई मन में, कोई बुद्धि के रॉन्ग इंटेलेक्शन में, कई लोग पांचों ज्ञानेंद्रिय में, कर्मेंद्रिय में, इवन सम ऑफ अस रॉन्ग डीड्स ट्रबल अवर देह आल्सो इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, ठीक है नहीं? कोई बीमारियां ऐसे ले आए मानो, with the diseased body how can you do sadhana? तो बॉडी, सेंस ऑर्गन्स, ऑर्गन्स ऑफ एक्शन, अंतःकरण, खुद के मूर्खता से क्षति पहुंचाना इज द फोर्थ वन. आकारम च आत्मसंभव. फिफ्थ वन, दुष्टामातेषु विश्रंभम, faith in the negative mantris. Last one is dutaha cha akusalaha, the wrong dutas, ambassadors. Okay. See, the difference between the mantri and duta is, mantris are the salah dene wale, and duta means the execute karne wale, the advisors and the executors. Both of them, if they are not properly managed, we have the suffering. Duta is executor, executing the entire plans. Mantri is the giver of the advices, suggestions, plans. In these six aspects, if we go wrong, then we will never become successful in our dharma, artha, kama. तो मोक्ष में तो एक आध चीज इसके जरूरत है. नाउ द नेक्स्ट श्लोक कि मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट, जिसको मैं पिछले 2 साल से हर दिन चिल्ला चिल्ला के बोलता हूँ, ये मेरे बात के लिए आज हमारा विदुर जी का अथॉरिटी मिल गया. आई एम सो हैप्पी. आई विल रीड इट टुडे एंड टेल यू द लिटरल मीनिंग so that your excitement is शांत. ये कौन सी बात है जो स्वामी जी कह रहे हैं डेली? पूर्णमद? What is that he says? The answer is न वै श्रुतम अविज्ञाय वृद्धान अनुपसेव्य च धर्मार्थौ वेदितुं शक्यौ बृहस्पति समैरपि. What an important shloka. As regards the potentiality of the intellect is concerned, you may be like Brahaspati, and yet without studying the Shastra, without serving the Guru, none of us can know what is Dharmartha and more the moksha. बिना गुरु सेवा अनुग्रह का और गाइडेंस का, बिना शास्त्र ज्ञान का, बृहस्पति के समान बुद्धि रखने वाला व्यक्ति भी बुद्धू ही रहेगा. See, we started our morning class with this thought only. How many things we achieve in life, but are we studying the Shastra and understanding what is the ultimate goal and means? If this is not done, the greatest or the best thing we have not done. So with that thought we started class. So Bhagavan is blessing us by giving us the concludingly same thought. Therefore, what we have to depart today, a class conclusion, never give up Shastra Dhyanam and Mananam to be clear about what is the goal to be reached, what is the sadhana to be done. Thank you. Sarvam Bhagavat Charanara Vindarpanamastom. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Wow, very